Opened live. Oh. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of SKATOSIS Live. Aaron Monty. Oh, you on there?
I'm on it. I'm
right,
watching
so
it
share
while
it.
we're doing it.
All right, everybody. To another episode of SKATOSIS.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's weird. Turn your sound off.
It's like we're in two different worlds.
Turn your sound off.
We're from the future at this point.
That's us in the past.
Yeah.
We're old already.
I was so young.
We're older than that. All right. Let's see. Just about ready here. Share. Share now. It has been shared. All right. Let's get back to this. Check 1, 2. SKATOSIS episode number 72, brought to you by olddudeskatco.com. Boom, boom, boom. All right, you should be hot.
Yeah, I'm on.
You're on.
Can I do the intro?
I already did it.
Can I do the opening statement?
Yeah, sure. Here we go. Let's see what you got.
Welcome back, everyone, to SKATOSIS, the podcast about two dudes who like skateboarding. I'm your host, Aaron Monty, and my beautifully dreaded friend,
Drew
Tompkins.
Tompkins. Oh, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to come in.
I know, I didn't plan it all the way through.
I didn't see the script.
I wrote it up right now.
Welcome back, everybody. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Everybody, and you're my buddy.
Oh!
Wow.
And everyone out there.
How's it going, Facebook?
Hello.
And, YouTube, that'll end up going on there, too.
That'll
I'm doing
go up
YouTube live, but maybe at some point we can do live everywhere.
Live everywhere.
Everything live.
Let's get like 7 cameras.
Okay, you got some money?
Yeah. No.
Well, if anybody would like to help us out, we're down with that.
Yeah.
I added a Patreon page. You know what that's about? Patreon.
Mm-mm.
It's like
you can donate?
It's like a way to support people that create content.
Okay.
So if anybody out there cares and wants to help us out, patreon.com/skatosis. So,
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. I mean, there's like rewards. I figured at certain tiers, like maybe I'll give like ODS discounts, but I figured if we can get a certain amount of money per month, we could do skate trips, we could buy more equipment, we could get a better setup, better cameras, who knows. So it's just another way for people to support. People don't necessarily all have PayPal.
Right.
People don't want to, whatever. It's just another option.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on. If you're down.
If you're down for what we're doing. I'm down
And there's
for
a few guys that have joined me up on the community, on the board, over at skatosis.com. Johnny P, Bryce. There's
Johnny Nashkash?
Is it the same guy? Is that his last name?
I don't, Johnny Payne.
I don't know. I gotta look and see. I'm not sure if he's Oshkosh or maybe it's in that area.
Sure.
Yeah. I think he said he used to work at that Camp Wilson.
Oh. Oh, maybe it's me.
So you're not on the board. You're not reading these
I'm
things.
not on the board.
You start to learn more things about these people that want to join your community and start chit-chatting about all kinds of stuff. Dude wants some help on a nollie tray or nollie flip. He's like, I need some tips.
Good thing I'm not on that map.
Well, see, you haven't even looked at that. Look at you. Good thing you're not on it.
Good thing I'm not on that one.
That particular one.
I can't help you.
That's all right. Yeah, but Sean, what is it? Sean and Destroy. That's right.
That's a
his
good name.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
good. I sent him some stickers, and he put them on his truck. He's out in Florida. So, I mean, we got a little community growing. So that's all I'm saying. Anybody else wants to join in, it's pretty fun. But, so, SKATOSIS.
SKATOSIS.
So, I mean, it literally is the consumption, or the obsession of the consumption right?
Yes.
I almost have consumption. I haven't been able to like clear my throat because I'm still getting over this cold. It's gone, but I can't. So it's like I got the consumption. You ever hear people that got bad lungs, so they're always like,
yeah, cough, hacking it out.
But the obsession is what it's all about.
Yes.
Skateboarding.
Yes.
Because we have so much that we've seen, even just in the last hour.
Yes.
Right. 2 clips that we saw. I mean, it was like almost 40 minutes of, and it wasn't long enough.
Well,
right.
We
But beyond the stuff that we've consumed, like the other night we had such a killer session where see, I'm a creator as well, content creator, and a consumer as well.
Yes.
But that night we skated from 3 p.m.
way too
until
long.
1 a.m.
Insane.
How ridiculous is that? It was like 62 degrees, which was great. That's probably the biggest thing, is that it wasn't super cold. People didn't want to bail.
Mm-hmm.
There was at one point 14 of us actively skateboarding for hours.
Yes.
Like multiple hours. Like
I didn't realize it was like,
I kept counting. I'm like, holy crap! There's still a lot of dudes like going for it.
it was 10 to midnight.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, we're still outside.
It was almost 9 o'clock, and Justin, Skater Dad, 92,
92
at
tag.
Skater Dad 92.
So wait,
he like hit me up, and it was like 9 o'clock. He's like, you guys still skating? I was like, man, there's still a bunch of us. I'm like, bring it. He came from Appleton at 9 p.m.
Yeah. So what was Friday?
Thanks Skating Day. The first annual Thanks Skating Day. It was the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if, so since I've created this little world of mine, right?
Own community.
I'm 60 people deep now, 60 plus in waivers. I keep having to print more every session. More people come, and so what we thought, I wasn't sure. Mm-hmm. It was actually Dawn's idea, not mine. It was a beautiful day, kind of worked out perfect. Mm-hmm. But she's like, why don't you hit up all your guys and just make sure everybody's got a family to go to for Thanksgiving? Like, it was like going to be like
she's looking out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It was going to be like an orphan Thanksgiving for anybody in our little circle that doesn't have a place to go. We're going to cook a bunch of food. Come eat it with us. And so we offered it up for Thursday, but it seemed like everybody was square. Like, it was cool. Yeah. It was like, all right, that's great that everybody's got some place to go. To go hang out, celebrate, just have a good time. So then it just kind of was like, well, then let's do it Friday. And so as soon as I said that, I was like, I'd be down Friday. I'd be full-blown session.
Typically people have off that whole weekend.
I know, so it was great. Nice, yeah, so I don't know if anybody had to really get up early on Saturday or work, but like people came from afar.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to meet new people. I got to meet there was a couple of new guys that had never been there before. Really cool. Matt, who used to work at Midway. So I'm rounding up that posse as well. So
that guy rips. Shout out Matt, dude.
Holy smokes! I love that he had a helmet on.
Yeah.
No pads though, so it was just
pads, just
he knew how to tuck and roll, but he didn't want to bang his head in the roll part. Yeah, looked good though. I like that helmet. Good. Yeah. Man, his style was so cool. Like he kept reminding me of like Bob Burnquist, because he would go up to a nose stall and then he would just start riding switch. And I'd be like, what the?
Bob Burnquist.
It was like a mirror. It's like all of a sudden he's riding in a mirror, doing this
switch
grinds.
Like Bob. Yeah.
That was really cool to see. And then he had some cool like nose pick variations. Then he started doing some sweepers, and then he was trying the bean plant. Like, it was cool, man.
Yeah,
really cool.
Didn't at one point Bob just have a helmet?
Probably.
I feel like there's got to be a clip with like no pads.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
But then
totally.
So then Marty from Oshkosh and his friend came out too. So that was like the first time he'd ever been to the ramp, and so I got to really kind of meet Marty. I didn't really had a chance to talk to him before, and so he's got a ton of stories. He's got his own brand. He's got his own little gig going, and so we've been chatting. So he's gonna, maybe input some contribute some stories to the podcast. So pretty cool. I love just kind of getting the vibe for this whole area. There's so many little pockets of stories.
Yeah.
Around the world.
Yeah.
You ever watch that Mike V show where he was just driving around and he would just do these stories? I forget exactly what it was called, but
Mike V.
Yeah, Mike V. And he would go.
He had a show.
Yeah, he's got a few different projects, but he would go around and he would just stop into towns and learn about, it was either a person would bring him to that area or whatever there was, and it was just every town has got a crew. Every town's got a story. Every park, every whatever, every store, every shop.
Do you ever see the show Abandoned? With,
dude. I haven't seen them all, but that's a pretty good series.
Similar thing. He kind of goes there and he's like, who's like hanging out doing this? There was a Louisiana episode where they did like a DIY spot and they had a bunch of people come out.
I think I might have seen. I know I started from the beginning and I got maybe 3 or 4 deep. The one with the malls was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a little bit of skating in there, but
I've seen a lot of
cool
that mall. I've seen a lot of like clips prior to that mall.
There were so many malls. Did you see that episode? It was malls everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that one specific
the one in Ohio or something?
Yeah, the one in
That's
Ohio. I saw it was like weird. I saw a YouTube video about it like a week before that episode came out.
Yeah. But yeah, it's an interesting show. But it's anyway. I was just saying about V would kind of pick up all these different stories from around the country.
Right.
But so it's like I don't know. It's just this place is becoming one of those.
We're getting those people now.
Yeah, for sure. And so were those the only two new people? Yeah, right. Marty brought his friend Daryl, and Matt came along. Matt was the first person here. When he pulled up, I thought it was Hunter. So I walk out there just thinking it was Hunter. And I'm like, new face. I'm like, holy, I had to like, reconfigure the new Matt from Midway.
Oh, the new Matt. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
The new Matt. There's 3 Matts there that night. So it's just like, oh man, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, so we're starting to get confusing with people. But the new guy showed up first. And was almost there till the end. Like, he was one of the last few people to leave.
Yeah, for sure.
That was awesome. He must have been there full on 8 hours.
Yeah,
it was cool. There's a really cool photo of his on his like profile on Facebook. Like it's weird making friends as adults.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so different. I mean, I've created a friendly space in a way because
I
now
mean,
I'm just meeting guys that are younger than me still, but I mean they're adults in their lives. They got kids, they got their job, career, whatever. So it's like I got a friend request. Hey, so hit me up, and said hit you up, and blah blah blah. And so it's like you kind of look around, and his profile picture, dude, he's doing this grind in a bowl and like high fiving his daughter on the deck.
That's sick.
So,
he was talking about his daughter.
Really cool, man. That was really cool.
He was saying she's skating.
That's awesome, man. And Marty too. He said his son he skates, and he's just like, in a couple years he'll be my skate rat buddy. So
I always see him at the park.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen him skate, but man, you see the clips of Reynolds and his daughter now, like so good.
She's fucking ripping. Yeah, she's gonna be good. She
is good.
Yeah, you're right.
She does way better trick than I can do.
That's what I mean. How young isn't she? Like 10, 9 or 10?
Yeah, she's just a kid.
Damn.
And we skating every day with Cater.
She's skating every day with Andrew Reynolds.
Well, she doesn't even care. She's just like,
I know,
whatever,
but
that's
like
my dad.
you're still getting that advice and that
like
just watching him skate. You're like, oh, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
She's doing it.
There's
so many kids out there, man.
I can't wait to see her in like. I mean, she might not do it, but like contest circuits, she'd fucking rip.
Oh, I'm sure.
What's that little? How old is that like really little girl? Is she like?
There's a bunch of kids out there that are below 10.
But in the latest, which
that like Hawaiian girl?
Yes.
Or the girl that's like wearing the wings, heel flipping the
No,
world?
not that one.
Like that's what I mean. There's so many little kids just tearing it up. Who knows? I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
I was talking about like
that one.
That Hawaiian girl.
Oh, okay.
Who she just was it the Do Tour?
I think it was the Do Tour.
Yeah,
I think I did see
like
her on there.
Yeah, park contest.
I remember when her first video came in, because like one of those little viral videos, of her just skating and everything. But she wasn't wearing any pads, and I just remember so many people in the comments like, "How do you let your kid skate without pads?" Blah blah blah. And now you see her with helmets and stuff on. It says Red Bull on it. Now she's getting paid.
Well, yeah. Now the helmet comes with.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man. So dude, okay. So not only is like the Sodi pick coming up soon, right? I don't know exactly what date they're picking it, but there are some new contenders.
Yes, dude, they came in hot.
I can't change my vote. I already did vote for Jamie. He's my guy this year for sure. And I don't know how you don't see Clay Matthews in him.
No, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. But that list is so stacked.
Yes.
Right?
It's an insane list.
It's too hard to pick from. They gave us too many to pick from.
Yeah,
but I still pick Jamie.
I pick Jamie. I think it's easy to pick.
One of the guys that's on that list that I did not pick, who I've seen skate in person, who I got to say, "Hey, what's up?" Louis Lopez, man. His part his Vulcan part came out today. 8
West
minutes
End.
of like a bazillion tricks. Every single one of them super stylish.
Super stylish, super perfect.
Gnarlier than the next, each one.
Oh
like,
man.
How many times did he like kickflip, wall ride? Like I don't know. He has so many good tricks.
Yeah, over that bar.
There's so many tricks. Like you can't even just pick one out. There's not even like an ender. It's like constant ender.
I know. Constant ender.
You get intro credits, ender.
All these tricks need to be enders.
Yeah.
They just like
so
flip
good.
them out.
It was so good.
So we were thankful for Skating Friday. I was thankful Thursday for Ducky. Ducky's pro part came out.
He is pro, and that guy's gnarly.
That first rail, that opener.
He's one of the. He's in it too. He's in the running. You kept saying that all year, Ducky for Pro, right?
Dude,
but you kept saying Evan Smith for Sodi.
Yes,
I haven't heard Evan's name in a long time, dude.
I have. Jamie,
fell out of love.
Obviously, no, never. Obviously, Jamie.
Hey!
Hey!
Shout out to my friends!
What? You can't shout out on my show.
Shout out Bitcoin.
Dawn, okay, that was my wife apparently shouting out on the live Facebook feed. Shout out.
That was Dawn down there.
Shout out.
Dawn and Drew's show.
She should have shouted out who her Sodi pick was. I pick her for Swody.
Oh, didn't she? She picked Oscar.
She did pick Oscar.
Yeah.
That's right.
I told her to pick on appearance alone.
You hear that one though?
Swody.
Skater wife of the year. Mm-hmm. She wins it.
She wins every year.
To me, hands down.
Until I marry Joe. Competition.
I
didn't say this on here.
I just heard the M word come out of your mouth.
I just realized where I am.
Yeah, and it said and it's live.
She's probably watching right now.
When I marry Joe. Wait, at the 14-minute and 15 second mark.
We'll cut it for the show.
I ain't cutting any of this. Wow, that's on record. Nice, man. Good on you.
Thanks. Yeah. It might have. I mean, just for her to win Swody.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah. I mean, we gotta take home some trophy.
You can't say Skater Woman of the
Year.
That
would work too.
Yeah.
No,
you went right to you went right to wanting to marry her. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's great. Do you think it'd be a different category for girl skaters? For Sodi?
Has there ever been a female in the running ever?
No.
I don't know why they would make it separate. I mean, some female could come out with some crazy ass part that you're like, what the?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep it separate.
Yeah, why you gotta be like that?
But I don't think there's ever been in the running.
I have no idea. I'm not sure. I can't comment one way or the other. But there's no females in there this year.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. As good as girls are, dude, they cannot. I don't know. None of them have so far competed or been at that level where some of these tricks are.
Yeah, I mean, hitting these kinked rails like Jamie is.
Whatever the tricks may be. So, did you see Trick of the Year? Because it's kind of similar. It's not Sodi, but it's another opportunity for all these tricks to get recognition.
Yes.
There's so much content that they got to do. How many?
3 parts.
Trick of the Year has its own 3-part show.
Yeah.
That's how many tricks there are.
Uh-huh.
I love P-Rod doing the commentary. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, he's just loving skating right now.
I'm a big fan of him just chilling, watching skate videos. Because he said some things that I was just like, that I picked up on, and then he said, I'm like, oh yeah,
he was calling people out.
Oh, and the one thing where he's like, man, that must have been first, second. His shirt ain't even dirty.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
It's funny. Unless the guy was doing my trick, bring a fresh set of gear, get thrashed, learn your trick, and then
Zion. Do you remember the one?
Yeah, he put on a fresh shirt. Yeah,
that was the Trick of the Year, that episode.
Yeah.
Where he did that feeble down the rail.
Mm-hmm.
New shirt. Right, it was a white one too.
You know, his sponsor was happy and proud. He's like, oh, look at that nice clean shirt.
Look at that. Look at that. I think he went same shirt though. Yeah. It was like Red Bull to Red Bull.
I don't know. Jamie and him get those tricks so many times first try. They just got clean laundry all the time.
Yeah.
They don't even thrash their clothes.
Yeah, but then Jamie skates another 6 hours.
I know.
And then it's destroying. Dude, they got that on Red Bull and Alex Midler and CJ Collins.
Did you watch that yet? The blunt.
That is long.
Gosh, but dude, how many crazy blunts can... I mean, I'm struggling to do 50-50s.
I know. I was struggling to do blunt to fakie. Yeah. That took forever.
But I'm talking about in a row of any trick.
Right.
That's insane.
Right. Yeah, and they both can do it so well.
So well.
Has Hunter ever done front blunt?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody here has done a front side.
I've never seen front blunt, no.
Nor a back blunt.
No.
Somebody was trying back blunt. Max. Wasn't it Max doing back blunts?
Yeah, he would.
Yeah,
I've never seen him land one of those though.
No, I think he did one. Maybe one. I remember him working on it for a while, but I think he did one.
He might. Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, I don't think anybody's done
anyone else.
So many blunt to fakie and blunt to
blunt to rock.
Blunt to rock, blunt to man. There's so many variations, and I'm going through this footage right now, and I'm like, holy smokes! It's so many blunts.
So much
it's crazy.
Stuff, yeah. Yeah, they should try front blunt.
I told him he does that shove it so fast. I was trying to see if he could go blunt shove it, back into fakie because just shoving it up on the deck. I don't know. He does it so fast when it's on ground.
Hunter?
Hunter. He just whips it so fast.
Mm-hmm. I was telling Tyler to go blunt shove, rock shove.
Like rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Blunt shove. rock,
to rock
shove.
and roll to shove out.
I don't know. He had that one where it was up to rock and then up to no stall. It was weird.
That one's so weird.
It's
and then
a
we
weird
played
one.
a game of
Yeah.
skate, and I got fucking creamed.
Yeah, I know. I almost got it.
Tommy Backsmith though,
Mm-hmm.
like a Backsmith stall.
Some of those games of skate are fun because you definitely try tricks that you just never ever want to try, but
Mhm.
you're forced to give it at least one out. Go. I got feeble to fakie I never did before.
Yes, dude,
Yeah,
that was sick.
that was cool.
Yeah,
There was a couple other that I got kind of close, but that was the
it
one that
definitely
I.
makes you like
Mhm.
force you to at least try. Like, oh, maybe I could do this.
Yeah, or like, oh, I totally got that.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you start to like really kind of hone at least your tricks. I mean,
Mhm.
mine are limited, but I do
Mhm.
love a long grind.
But you did. I mean, you got the feeble fakie.
Yeah, that's cool. I just don't
The
know if I would
fake
do
tricks,
that
yeah.
like any bigger than that little ramp. Like
Yeah.
you see some of those guys like Caballero, man, he's got such a beautiful like feeble around the corner of a bowl or something, or like
Mhm.
even Lizzie, I think she got that feeble to fakie around the bowl. God,
Or
that's so
Nora's
gnarly, man.
Back 5-0 to fakie.
Yes.
That trips me
Yeah.
out. I don't
So
think I
good.
can do back 5-0 to
Did
fakie.
you okay? How about that one? That clip of Shane O'Neill in his park. They added the mini ramp to his backyard, and he just cruises like it's just from
Tray
flat to
flip over
rail.
the bench.
No, but tray flip
Yeah.
over the bench, and then he just grinds to fakie.
That park is looking. That's in his backyard.
That's his backyard, training ground.
Forget about
Yeah.
Street League. Everyone's done.
Talk about like training facility, and he's just like, oh, I gotta learn how to use
I gotta
this.
learn.
I gotta learn
how
how
to skate a mini. Are you kidding?
And he's like, here's my blunt to 360
front
flip
fly,
out.
Heel.
Then you like
heel
heel
flip
flip out of
180.
the blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta learn.
I
skate
gotta learn how to
mini.
use this thing.
And that
And that
first
deck
final
up on
in.
the big fat deck on the thing is cool too. I mean, it's like a whole nother space.
Mhm.
That's cool.
That park looks insane
Yeah.
now.
It's nice.
It's in his bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wake up and it's right.
Just cruising.
Well,
All these guys just cruising. You
Mm-hmm.
see Yoshi's what do they call that at the barracks? Must be nice.
yes,
Holy
dude.
That dude's got so much authority when he lands.
Oh,
Everything is
man.
bolts and just like crack. It's so loud in there.
His hard flips.
That guy's awesome. I mean, he was all over that Tampa Am.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He was ripping
guy
that
is
for sure.
good.
That guy is good.
Tannenbaum. That's an interesting name.
It's
Yoshi.
very-
Like skaters, there's so many stories about like all these crazy skaters with crazy names, and he's just adding to the list.
Uh-huh.
Yoshi Tannenbaum.
Tannenbaum.
That's
It's
interesting.
a rad name.
Yeah. I mean, Yoshi, isn't that like Mario Brother character? Is that like
Uh-huh.
a real name, or do they take it from Mario Brother?
As far as I know, it's a real name.
I don't know.
But
I've only heard it as that character.
Oh, are you saying like did they name their?
Yeah, did they name him
Oh,
from that?
oh, I have no
I
idea.
mean, look what generation we're at. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, Mario Brothers is vintage
but
now.
he's from a different country, right?
I don't know. Tannenbaum? What's that? That's like an American name. I don't know.
I think he has an accent though. I'm pretty sure he has.
I have no idea. I'm just going off of the name. That's just interesting.
Uh huh.
I have no idea where he's from.
I think I've seen like an interview when he has an accent,
Hmm.
like talking about Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like from another country or just another?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Have you ever watched the Royal Tannenbaums?
Mm-mm.
That's a good movie.
Is that by Wes Kramer
Mhm.
or Wes Anderson?
Wes Anderson.
Mhm.
Wes Craven. Was that
Wes Kramer. Yeah.
like Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
People who do Freddy Krueger.
Right.
I mean, same movie.
Yeah, that's funny. But no, but so the other part that we watched today, Crooked.
The Crooked. Yeah.
Let's skate, dude.
LSD.
That's the name of it. I loved kind of pretty much everything about that video.
Yes.
I love that Gonza's still out there skating,
Yes.
still falling,
Yes.
but he's still like he just still got it. You
He's
know,
loving it. He's loving life.
I love watching him skate bowls. I love that he had line. You know,
Mhm.
he's like doing shove-its and
Hippie
he
jump.
did a feeble on that slappy curb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the hippie jump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude,
Good
front
stuff.
180,
Mhm.
half cab, hippie jump. That's my line all day.
Yeah, that was cool. But dude, that team, like, there's a lot of those guys that I didn't know their names, I didn't recognize their faces. But Ronnie Sandoval, man, I've been a fan of his for a
Right.
long time, and so it's cool to see him like as part of like a real squad now.
Mm-hmm.
Because that dude rips. He's got so many cool tricks.
Yeah, he's got great style.
Yeah, that style is so cool. And he's like one of the only dudes that are like sponsored by Dickies. Like, I like that look.
I
don't
think
know.
Elijah is too, isn't he?
Probably. He's got
Uh-huh.
a similar vibe.
Oh
I
yeah,
just-
we weren't we
yeah.
saying the whole
No,
time?
the other guy that
Mike
I kept,
Anderson.
Yeah, he looked like
Yeah,
Elijah
he's-
Burrow.
yeah.
Just had the similar vibe, just the way he
Especially
stood.
that one into like that stairs with the bank.
Mhm.
It looked like
It
Elijah.
did. It
rolling
looked
on
just
that.
like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should go as each other. It's like
For
for like King of the Road, there was Crooked and FA. They'd be
Uh-huh.
against each other.
That could happen.
They could be the makeout partner where you look like each other.
Yeah, like Louis Barletta
yeah,
and
and Richie Jackson.
Yeah, for sure.
That's really funny. But
Yeah, those are identical.
yeah, they're pretty good. But then Sebo, man, that guy's got so many fun tricks.
Yeah.
I love watching him do all the every no comply variation. He did that no comply shove board slide down a rail.
That's insane control.
Who does that?
I have Zebo.
Beside him.
Zebo?
I don't know. I've heard it every which way, but I thought I heard him say Sebo.
Okay.
Sebo.
Again, some of these names are just.
I know, it's just weird names.
Crazy, yeah. Yoshi Tannenbaum isn't really the worst when you think about it.
It's not even that it's bad. It's just interesting.
No, like hard to say or like.
Yeah. Oh, his is easy to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few
That's
out there where you're like, for, you know, even Brandon, you know, Biebel is like, is it Biebel? Bible? What? You know, it's like, there's so many you could just mispronounce until you hear them say it. And then usually when you say that to them, like even Nora, Vasconcelos is how she says her family says it. But in Spanish, the two L's are like a Y, so it should be Vasconcelos. So she gets that all the time. So that's she's like, I don't care. Like, you know, whatever. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah.
You ever heard
is that a phrase?
Yeah.
No. I'm going to start using that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be late anyway.
Right. There was somebody else that was like, I remember I called Ryan Ray's David Ray's.
Yes.
That day in the van, to his face. You know, I was like, wait, I know you're not. I know who you are. And he's like, oh, it's good. Call me whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
So, great soundtrack.
Yeah, and everything about that.
was
Yeah,
great
everything
soundtrack.
about that video was really cool. A lot of footage of like them skating through the streets of New York.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, which one was the guy that? Because it wasn't one of the one. It wasn't who I remember their names or I recognized, but they did that like those things on the sidewalk. They lift the crate. It's like,
Oh yeah, the
what
alley,
are those
alley?
things?
Those are like not sewer drains.
Yeah, it's
like,
not sewer, but there's like plates in the ground that you lift up and you lift with your skateboard.
There's some in Appleton.
But he had them like bank to bank.
It was like 2 curb
That
lengths.
was huge.
Yeah.
That was 20 feet easy.
I
That was
don't remember
gnarly,
which
man.
one it
Because
was.
if you bail on that, you're going right into a metal grate.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta hope you're going over.
Yeah.
it
And
to,
didn't
like,
you do it?
jump
Wasn't
up.
there a second one?
It was closer, but yeah,
Yeah,
the second one, like
yeah.
the second one, he was going so fast, it almost looked like a Wally.
Yeah.
He like hit it.
Yeah, that first
I
one
don't
was so
remember who
gnarly,
that was
though.
now. There's one guy I didn't recognize,
Mm.
but okay. So I'm
That's
gonna
like
ask
30.
you.
That's a 30-minute video.
30-minute video.
Yeah.
Favorite part?
Of that video,
Mm-hmm.
I think probably Ronnie.
Ronnie's.
Yeah, I like transition more than
Uh-huh.
anything else, and he does the most of that.
Uh huh.
So I'm a big fan of big bowls and just
Yeah.
anything on transition. I think it'd be. I mean, that was my pick for that reason. I think.
For sure. You know that hurricane up on that fence?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was sick.
What about in that Louis part when he's up on that bank to rail that you've seen in so many other parts, and he goes up alley-oop, feeble flip out? What is that
Because
about?
didn't
dude?
Jamie? Do you remember Jamie's? What was it? Am Scramble.
He
I
just
think he
feebled
did
it.
alley
He
up.
just-
It was just feeble.
Yeah, he didn't flip out.
Yeah. That one was just feeble. And then.
He's flipping out now.
Oh yeah, he's going back.
No,
I
he's
got
like,
it. I got it.
flipping.
Fuck! I should have flipped out.
Right. That was crazy. It's so much control.
So much control to go into a bank then.
Yeah. Just to go up into feeble. I mean, already that's going to be wobbly on a round rail. There's no deck up there to hold it. Like, I'll do a feeble all day long, but there's a deck right there holding my wheel up. You know.
And your weight, I mean,
that was great.
You're
that was
turning
cool.
your weight going into it.
Like, we were skating that big 4-inch bar, you know, and that has got a spot where you can dip around, and it's a little sketchy to get on. I had some grinds. It's cool, but I mean, that's big and fat. To dip and stuff hang over a small round rail.
And then to flip out.
Definitely
a contender now.
Blows my mind. Dude, he's been a contender for sure, but yeah, it sucks that, like, I don't think I want to change. I'm steadfast, I think.
It's Jamie.
For me.
It's Jamie for Sodi.
But man, Louis totally deserves it if he
I'm
gets
excited to hear, for sure.
Just for that part alone.
I'm excited to see, they put out that video where they, like, ask people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for just, like, Jamie.
They haven't done it yet, though, right?
No. Yeah. It's, you know how they, like, ask for the pros? Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of a fun video to do.
You can kind of, I mean, again, you can't really tell because it's down to Jake.
Yeah.
But, like, you can kind of get the vibe, like, oh, this is where people are into.
It must be so fun to be, like, Thrasher Magazine, like, headquarters. I know they've been at it forever, right? You know, and as a print magazine, I know the rigorous schedule of having deadlines. And it's a lot of work. But I'm saying it must be fun to be in a position where you've got all these guys on staff that just go out and do their thing, where you just be like, all right, I want you to, you know, just schedule stuff out. Make sure you ask them about Sodi. Who's your pick? You know, just to, like, their whiteboard must be so nuts of like how
sure.
they plan it out, because not only the print, it's just all the video coinciding with it. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how much work I put into all this stuff. You know, and hardly anybody's looking at it. But like to have like a full blown community like world around the Bible of Thrasher, that's just got to be so fun.
Yeah, for sure. Planning out trips.
Yeah. They're playing Thrasher. I mean, King of the Road there. And everything. Yeah, that
double rock. Yeah,
I love it.
Don't they have single rock too?
Do they?
Yeah, I think I don't know where it is, but I've seen like
flat ground or something.
It's just like a smaller place.
I'm not sure. That'd be fun to spend some time in that area.
Mm-hmm.
I would never want to live in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. Too expensive.
Too many. Now that I live in the country, I can't live with neighbors.
Sure.
I can't be. You know what I mean? But I would like to. I don't know. Spend some time with those dudes and be a part of that crew.
Right,
How fun would that be?
Incredible.
They should have a contest. Come, be an intern for a week or something.
Do you remember 1 in a Million? It wasn't for I think it was for Slat magazines. But Forrest Edwards came out of 1 in a Million. But it was like the skate competition. I think it was the year after Forrest Edwards. They like stopped it all together though.
Yeah.
But it was like a competition where you went to like spots and like whoever was getting tricks and like you had to do like stupid challenges to like, and then whoever won got like a year sponsorship.
Oh, a sponsorship.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like I'd like to be like Jake's intern.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? That would be fun to just be a part of his world for a week or two, and just kind of like hang out and be. I don't know, man. It just seems so cool.
I'll do anything.
That guy's on like every trip. You always see him in the background, and he's just everywhere.
Yelling.
I can't imagine what his passport must look like.
Yeah,
some of these pros just. I mean, you got to be on third, fourth passport. There's a ton of pages. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it must be cool. You see, Letitia got like knee surgery.
I did, and then she's kick flipping with it on.
Well, she had crutches though.
Yeah.
Still, I know. You
still got to use that.
I think it's like microscopic. They just went in on something, but that's kind of like interesting to turn pro and then right away you're like in the hospital.
I know, getting knee
celebrating,
surgery.
Right there. Crazy.
No, I can pay for it now.
Did you see the ETN commercial that they made for Thanksgiving special or whatever? They got it. So she's sitting there with her crutch. She's got her legs. Then they're playing Jenga.
I guess I didn't see. Yeah, I saw the Jenga.
And Pudwell does the kickflip over him. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't know. Everything about ETN I'm still in love with.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just billed me. Like, I saw my iTunes receipt, and I was like, that's like the best $8 I spent all month.
I don't care about that at all.
Yeah, there's always good stuff. I mean, that whole thing with the best trick. So, did you see the intermission, though, in the thing?
Yeah, the crowd.
Yeah. So, right there, 9 Club is, like, getting so inserted into ETN, which is totally...
Kelly Hart.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I'm just like... It's,
I love that
see
they
those
showed
guys,
Chris try it. I thought they were just gonna like stop it and then he didn't get anything, but like him trying is like
yeah, that is pretty funny. But Kelly's trick was what? It was just a fakie flip?
I think it was fakie tray.
Was it fakie tray?
To fakie Manny.
And Chris's was switch flip, switch Manny. Yeah. That's funny though. That stage looks so small compared to like when you just saw Tiago Lemos. Tiago Lemos.
God. What just came out?
What was that thing that he just put out? I don't know, but
was that through DC?
What was
that?
What was that part for?
I don't know.
Dude, that thing was like 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
It was in the best trick. That's what, because P-Rod was talking about it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, but there was a video part like last week about it.
Yeah, that's when it just came out.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing.
The dude's
super
gnarly.
High switch.
Does he do regular back tails? Like he's always doing switch back tails.
Switch, yeah.
Because could he go higher regular, or is it just you know what I mean? He's got more control switch. On that trick.
Sentence just doesn't make any sense.
Because most of the time people start doing switch because now I'm trying to step up my game because I can already do it regular. Let's do it switch.
Or there are certain ones that are easier. People always say like easier switch or easier like fakie big spin. Way easier fakie than any other variation.
Right, but I mean you're talking fakie, so then it's I don't know. The thin line between fakie and switch is weird.
I can't do switch big, but I can do fakie big spin. I can do fakie big spin.
Yeah, but you're spinning it different. It's a totally different spin though if you're going switch because everything is different.
Yeah, but I can't do regular big spin, which is like the same as like a half cap big spin.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't do any of that flat, spinny.
I should just be able to do all of them.
Yeah. give me a good back 5-0 stand-up grind. I'll be happy.
All right. What? That's all you want from me.
Oh, I'm just saying out of me. That's all I want out of me.
Uh-huh.
Is to just be able to just get a nice, good stand-up grind forever. You know what I mean?
That's what I need, though.
Yeah. My front side 5-0s, dude, are feeling so good these days.
The back side 5-0s always look good.
Yeah, but I've done those a long time. It's always, the front side's always scared me for so long, but now they just feel so good.
Yeah, looking good out there.
Feels good. Look good. Feel good.
I guarantee it.
So yeah, man, just so much good skateboarding out there. There's so many clips you and I send back and forth to each other. What's up with that? Who's that roller surfer guy?
Oh, he's on Friendship. Yeah,
guy just crushes every park with like the funnest looking tricks ever.
Yeah, the weirdest looking stuff.
So weird, but, but it never falls. It looks like he does weird lines with a bazillion tricks. I don't know, man. That guy looks so. He just has so much fun.
And he does like weird. He does like power slides downstairs.
Ah man, his little power slides, cess slide, like all his little. I love that stuff.
Oh, the one I seen recently. He like that extension. He like clipped it and then went. That was sick.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah, dude, that guy.
And ribs, man. What's up with that guy?
Ribs, man. Did you? Dude. I sent him the same thing. I'm like, whose man's is this? And he liked that comment.
Did he? Whose man's?
That's funny. I want to know who you are, dude.
Right?
Is that Shane?
I don't think so.
No, it's not his style.
No, Shane doesn't ride vert. Because that guy kills it
but
on
it's
vert.
Not his style.
Is it the same guy?
You think it's different people?
I don't know, because whoever it is kills it on flat, kills it on ledges, kills it on vert, kills it everywhere. Who is that guy?
Theory.
I don't know, man.
Who is Ribs, man?
It's interesting, right?
Right? I want to know badly.
Somebody obviously knows who it is, but they're keeping their mouth shut.
We'll find you.
Yeah.
Tell us who you are.
I'm going to send my thug, Monty out to find you out.
Good thing this is an audio podcast.
You're going to break one of them ribs.
Yeah, I'm going to... Give me those ribs.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Whoever that dude is, it's like it's a conglomeration of all these different pros.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, man. He's just so good.
They're just trying
to be under the radar, and to like, if it's not somebody that's already famous or known or pro, like if it's just somebody like that's just doing their own thing. That's nuts.
I know, to stay like under the radar like that.
Yeah, he goes and enters contests in that outfit in the sunlight. Like, how hot is it in there? I don't know.
He's
man.
a mystery.
Maybe
dude,
it's that microfiber. He's got a custom skeleton outfit.
Yeah, but that hat probably feels awful.
Yeah.
Maybe it is multiple people, multiple outfits. Damn, this goes deep.
I don't know. The style looks similar. The body size is similar when you see him go from vert to to
pictures
flat.
Up with like string attached. who is Ribs, man?
SVU, we're like we're trying to figure it out. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, he was here,
right?
But he was skating this concrete.
Right. Have you ever seen these two in the same place together? Yeah, we'll have to see. It's like maybe he's an X-Man. And he's bummed out they didn't use him in the movie. So he's just out making his own edit.
He's still trying to... Yeah, he's just like a stunt man.
He needs his own edit, just like a full-blown video.
Yeah.
His own company, everything.
Yeah,
he's on
Ribs.
it.
Ribs for life.
He's doing it.
I could go over some ribs, actually.
I know, dude. I could go over some ribs, too.
Those are good.
All right, well, have we talked enough skateboarding for now?
I think we did enough
What were we going to talk about downstairs that we're like, save it for the show? I remember there was something, but...
Oh, I was going to say my pick for Trick of the Year.
Oh, yeah, which one? Oh, yeah, that's right. You had one already picked.
Yes. I think it's going to be either that 50... I think it's going to be Cole Wilson. Either the 50 up, but from Kyle's last year, right? That King Trail. Do you remember that ender of Cole Wilson's? That roller coaster one?
That wicked humped crazy... Then he dropped
Nobody
down.
else is going to skate a rail like that.
No.
That was fucking
That was a really good one.
And I thought about that. Yeah, the up is pretty insane. P-Red getting mad about the trash can one was my fate.
He really liked that.
You're going against gravity.
Yeah,
He's getting pissed about it. Yeah,
that was a serious fakey. What was it? Fakey 360. It was like a full cab ollie over a trash can. Yeah, that was what he was saying. He was like, "That's a fakey 360 over a Dude, I can't even just jump over a trash can.
No way. There's no way I'm gonna ollie over that.
And control a 360 ollie over it. Fakey.
And he knew it. He knew it when he rolled away.
Yeah, he did. He just kept on going.
Kept going. Like, yeah, that was
come
sick.
get me, copper. He's running from the law. Yeah. The skateboard cops, because he broke a rule right there. You can't be that good in the middle of the street.
He broke gravity.
Traffic.
That was fucking gnarly.
Dude, one try, my board would shot out under 4 cars, hit somebody's ankle on the other side. You know what I mean? Then got crushed.
The Crooked video, though, they were like doing those wall rides with like all those people walking.
Yeah, I know.
Board. Yeah.
I like how like there's no hiding, you know, how skaters like work and how they do their production, you know, like in their movies. This is Crooked's movie, right? But you see the cardboard on the wheel so they don't trash that car in the parking lot.
Yeah,
it's
yes, all their
there ain't
fixes.
no green screen, there ain't no Spike Jones in that video.
Yeah. Jamie Foy taping a board down.
That was so good. That would be kind of fun to just do and pop off. Like that's a cool little mini ramp idea. Like a little kicker.
Well, I've seen even Brad Cromer. You ever seen like a board in like a grate?
Oh yeah.
And then they like
for sure
kind of wally up the board.
Almost like a pole jam.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I like that idea of a little. It was just a little ramp. Oh, cool.
That's a good idea. And to like make it easier, so you don't have to like ollie up curb.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could even pop up it like.
We need another board with us. Does my board have? No, it's in the other car.
Well.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, they're usually running deep in a van with everything they need,
right.
Supplies, you know, the crew, hype men, filmers, photographers.
Everyone's got boards, and there's freshies in there.
Everything you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
The tools.
Yeah. Speaking of, one last thing, did you see that Barracks first try with that girl Una?
Yes, dude. That
cannonball. First try out
for her
the car.
box.
Dude, that
for
car
her box of boards.
That car was badass. That's like an old Ford Falcon.
Yeah, like
those are really cool. But dude, she was cool. I don't know who that is. Like I haven't really followed her.
Friendship again?
Is it Friendship? Dude, that was cool.
They're ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ripping and dipping.
Ripping and different company.
I know. But dude, cannonball down was the 10 stair?
10 stair, yeah. That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
She pushed
She's
all the
even
way
like,
around the corner.
I know, and she's like, I'm gonna need to come in hot for this.
Yeah. She knew.
Like, yeah, you are.
But he said one of the tricks before she said cannonball, unless maybe that was a joke, but he was like kickflip front board down the 10.
I know, and she was like, all right.
I was like, what the?
That's what I'm saying. I gotta follow this one. I don't know who she is.
She's sick, dude.
Yeah, I gotta see.
She's a cool chick. She was in that Barracks when they did like a friendship at it.
There's some.
I know.
I miss now more than there used to ever be available.
I know. I know. It's insane.
It's hard to go back to stuff because there's so much more flooding in.
You like missed it at that point.
You get a skate spigot. All the content.
I'm just gonna have it in my flood my brain.
So, what do? We just add to the content. We just keep.
Yeah.
We just flood.
I mean, I'll watch a video part tonight.
All right. So we got some plans to maybe go hit a West Bend. Maybe there's a spot or two where we go skate in the barn. I got so much footage that I'm flipping through, editing up a little Thanksgiving edit. So thanks so much for anybody out there looking and watching and listening. Thanks to Facebook Live, anybody checking us out. Thanks to my wife for coming up. Shout out, Swody. Right there. Check out our Patreon page. Go to SKATOSIS.com. There's a donate button if you want to chip in. And that's about it.
Yeah, buddy.
Love love skateboarding. Love you.
Love skateboarding.
And
love you, buddy. Thank you, guys.
Later, Rick.
Pow!
Alright. That was that. That's how the fudge gets packed.
Gross. Worst description ever.